What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with Average Guys Gaming. My name is Michael. We're back in some NHRA for another tuning video. Today we are looking at Pro Mod tuning. Took a hard time getting a hold of this and figuring out. Had to look up some stuff and found two guys on YouTube, and their names elude me, so I apologize. I had two different tunes. One guy was an online tune, and another guy was for career. I took a combination of what they both had and kind of laid it out there. So that combination, and I'll show you the consistency for the most part that this has given me. Bullet point here. There are some out earlies, and it's from, for whatever reason, the burnout, for whatever reason, would end up shooting me to the left, and the fucking tree. I don't understand why. So a couple of them are red lights too during like the semis round, and that's on. Again, here's the tuning for Pro Mod. So we got a little bit less front wing and then rear wing, so 9%, 22% on the rear. Ballast is all the way down. Weight distribution is towards the back to help the tires, and then weight height distribution is in the rear, and then weight distributions in the front. Gotta have that so the front tires stick. Axles and suspension geometry are really gonna kind of not super play. So speed control, personal preference at that point. The rest of these do have an outcome of where you're at. So your anti-roll bar in the front and rear keep the car from rolling back and forth when you're making changes. Front damper suspension is how quickly things activate at that point. So you don't want the front to bounce as much as you want the rear to compress. So differencing there. I left the front springs frequencies alone for the most part. No, actually I bumped them up because I think they were at 1 or 1.5. I forget where it starts. Here's where it changes. So ride height. I have had a few issues here where the nose on the ground is great. There's some tracks where it's a little bumpy and the front nose will hit and it flips the car and blows it up at the end of the track, never down the road. So sometimes you do need to change this on the fly. So in a qualifying session, if you feel like it's hitting, bump it up to 5 and then you're good to go from there. Rear height, I did bump up from here. You can go, I have seen where you can actually get the ride height to be higher where it sits up higher, but I don't, like I had it set up like, it was at like 13 inches and the rear was super high, but it was so unstable and unpredictable. It would blow up often and that wasn't cool. So tires and torque here, you're definitely, this adds up. So I got a little more heat in the front wheels to help them stick to the track than there's just the rear. But I did bump up from stock. Your rear brake torque helps the tire spin, so that's up front, and then front will hold them to ground. Meat and potatoes of here where you're at, and we're gonna have a little controversy here. So differential, I have seen some guys say just leave it alone. It doesn't add anything, doesn't change anything. I have found that if you have it, especially here in this class, have it down, gets you faster. It seems like the wheels hook better. Final drive I left alone. There was a guy that was supposedly doing 4-second times in online. I couldn't replicate that on the same setups he had, but I did take a piece out of his tuning and pumped up the first gear, flattened out second and third, and fourth kind of came in a little bit later. And I'm consistently running in between 5.5 and 5.7 consistently, and I'll show you guys that now. So Hall of Fame, here we go. Best ET 5.2, and this was on a different tune, 5.3, 5.2, 5.4. 5.3. These first 5 weeks was on a very, very touchy tune. It was fast, but you'd end up blowing up the car. And through career mode, especially this early, money is precious. So if you guys want that tune, let me know and I can share it. I can link it out on Twitter and show you guys what it is. It worked. It was really inconsistent and you would explode often. So week 6, I made a change with something I found. 5.5, 5.6, 5.6, 5.5, 5.6, all the way. This is consistent here all day long. No issues. In qualifying, they seem to the computer does well, but in the race, everyone is literally 6'1". So this is a great tune in here, and we're gonna show you how it is. All right, guys, here we go. So Bristol Motor Speedway qualified with a 5.6. We're gonna show you that it works. Hopefully I don't destroy myself in the burnout box. All right, locked in, here we go. Change to the inside cockpit view for you guys, give you something a little different to see. Like I said right there, 6.2 on the computer, 5.5 for us all day. And I was even slow on the tree. All right, line it up for round 2. So this one you got to flick again at 8. RPM, and then it's green, so 5.5 again. Consistency is what matters. And 260, killing it. There we go. Didn't have enough to repair the gearbox, so hopefully it holds on. Had to do everything from spinning myself out and hitting the wall at the end. 5.5, even with the busted transmission, killing it. Can't get any more consistent, and with career mode, that's what you need. Repaired our transmission, so we're good to go. Make sure we don't screw it up. We've done enough of that, but we're killing it. Like I said, guys, this tune is so consistent, and you're not blowing up. It's better than the running the 5.2s and 5.3s, and really is the 0.3 of a second gonna make or break you in career? No. Blowing up and having to repair parts is really gonna screw up your season. There it is, guys. Plain simple. It's a tune that works, and short of burnout issues, which that only happened, it was random, but if you can catch it ahead of time, you can save it and not wreck your weekend. So with that one, guys, if you haven't done already, hit the like and subscribe button for me. Helps out more than you possibly know. We'll upload 3 days a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll catch you guys right here next time with the next tuning session in Pro Mod.